All right, so we'd like to talk to Mr. Tim Hager about 20 Fathoms. Anybody here not know who 20 Fathoms is or what they do? Look at that, you got a great audience. They're all warmed up for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tim Hager. I am a 20 Fathoms graduate. Our company, HealthBridge, graduated out of 20 Fathoms in August of last year. We're really excited to be part of the team. Recently, I was asked to join the board of directors there, and so I was asked to come in and give the update since Andy has transitioned. We've got some really exciting news going on. The first one is that we've hired a new executive director. Lauren Bigelow is somebody that each and every one of you in this audience, if you're connected to growing businesses, entrepreneurs, would want to and should get to know. She'll be full-time in Traverse City coming into the month, and she'll be here doing these updates going forward. She has got extensive experience in helping businesses grow. She's been part of several incubators. She's actually an adjunct professor at University of Michigan and teaches some finance classes. She's a woman of many talents, and I think you'll really enjoy getting to know her. So look for meeting her. Her email is at the bottom there if you want to reach out to her. Reach out to her on LinkedIn. But Lauren's going to be an excellent addition to the 20 Fathoms growth. Andy did an amazing job getting us where we're at. I think Lauren, in the next 5 to 7 years, you'll see us take us to a national stage because that's the level of connections and people that she knows. Another exciting news, as you may or may not know, 20 Fathoms has a sweetheart deal in their current location that is ending the end of next year, or this year now. And so as that comes to an end, we had to find a new home. So we are happy to announce that we have signed a letter of interest. This building's going to be built on State Street, where the Chase drive-through bank is right now. And we are planning on taking at least 2.5 floors of this building, and if maybe more. So the goal is to have 20 Fathoms proper have a significant area, and then a number of the alumni companies are going to come back in. So HealthBridge will be transitioning into this office. A number of the other ones who we're not ready to announce yet will be there. So if you have any interest in being part of a multi-layered growth strategy where you're going to be the energy of 20 Fathoms, but having the space you need, right? So HealthBridge is in the HIPAA space, and so we need to have a lot of control over who sees our screens and the conversations we have. And so for us to be able to be part of that energy, which we miss desperately, but being able to control our environment is really important to us. And so look for this. That should be breaking ground hopefully soon. Sometime Q1 of next year, if the stars align and the contractors work out and the weather works, blah, 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 you know all the things. But that is our intent, right? So we're excited about that. Lastly, HealthBridge is a proud alumni, as I told you. We are a significant supporter of Keith and TC Codes. As you see in his hands there is what's called an AWS Deep Racer. So it's a machine learning car that you program and then teach it to race around tracks. And then once you get proficient at that, you begin racing against other nerd teams, teaching their car to race around the tracks, right? It's super nerd fun, trust me. But machine learning, what's the why, right? So why is this important? Machine learning is driving all the major advancements, right? So at HealthBridge, we want to be able to begin using machine learning to anticipate our propensity to return an investment, outcomes on some of the people we're working with, and all of that's going to come from machine learning. So our commitment to TC Codes in the Traverse City area is that instead of trying to find people from way far away who have machine learning experience, we want to begin seeding the ground here. And so by donating the car to TC Codes and Keith, we're putting significant pressure on him to begin teaching classes and making sure that it actually happens, right? So look for those coming up in the TC Codes, but super cool learning. You can actually, my son PJ in the back, wave PJ. He's actually begun doing some of the machine learning himself, got inspired by seeing the car in the office. So it's a really fun thing to do if you're into nerd stuff. So next, as always, we promote TC Codes and all the other things are going on in 20 Fathoms. So you'll see here a list of the events happening from now until April, other events as they come on. But right now, there is a significant amount of things going on. There is no reason that if you have an interest and desire to learn and grow your career, that you can't be learning something new within 20 Fathoms, within this community, within the TC NewTech community, and all the great stuff that Keith is doing. So continue learning, continue growing, and this is how the next new economy begins in Traverse City. And with that, thank you.